Hello everyone, wishing everyone a new day filled with joy. Have you ever witnessed a person who has been strong all his life burst into tears just because of a hug? Nhat, a girl who used to be lonely, unfamiliar with the concept of family, felt the true warmth of Alex's relatives for the first time. A simple meal, an accidental touch, but to her it was the whole world. In the video Happy Moment, Nhat first feels the love from Alex's family. You will see a small miracle when an icy heart begins to melt because of sincere feelings. Perhaps happiness does not come from big things, but from the moment we are called family. Stay until the end of the video, because you will not expect the moment that will make Nhat cry, and it may make you look back at yourself. The sun was about to reach its zenith, the autumn sunlight gently spreading across the grapefruit garden, where clusters of golden fruits swayed in the wind. Alex carefully completed the final handover tasks to his assistant. Every number, every file was neatly arranged. His figure was faintly visible among the rows of trees, hurried but still exuding a familiar calmness. Today, Alex was different from usual. His eyes carried a bit of nervousness, mixed with eagerness, because after leaving this garden, he would do something extremely important. Something Alex himself had cherished for many weeks. It was not a meeting with a partner, nor a new project. It was a trip back to his family, where his daughter was preparing to enter the warm world of family love. Nhat. He wanted today to be perfect, even though this was the first time he had brought Nhat home, but this time was different from usual. He wanted Nhat to officially become a member of the family. Alex left the grapefruit garden with a feeling of anticipation. The car rolled gently on the red dirt road leading to the small farm in the suburbs, where Nhat was living and working. Today, he not only came to see her, but also to take her home, to ask his mother for permission for him, and Nhat to hold a wedding, to a place where he hoped she would be truly welcomed. When the car stopped, Nhat was busy in the small house. Seeing Alex, she raised her head, smiled slightly, but there was something in her eyes that was downcast. Alex walked over and took her hand. Nhat, I came to pick you up. Everything is ready. My mother is home too. Today, I want you to go home with me. Nhat gently withdrew her hand, her voice as small as a breeze. I'm so scared, afraid your mother won't accept our wedding. I'm just an orphan girl, with nothing in my hands. If she doesn't agree, what am I supposed to do? Alex squeezed her hand tighter. His eyes held a determination she had never seen before. I don't care where you come from. I just know that I want you to be my companion, forever. My mother will understand. Just believe me. But Nhat still shook her head. She lowered her head, her shoulders shaking slightly. Years of being abandoned and scorned by the world had made her not dare to believe that she was worthy of complete love. If your mother doesn't accept it, I will make it difficult for you. I don't want to hurt you, she said, her voice choking. Alex was silent for a moment, then gently lifted her chin. You know, because I love you, I can't let that fear stop us anymore. You once told me that you've never known what it's like to be loved by your family. So let me take you, so you can see, my family can be yours too. Nhat looked into those sincere eyes, and something in her heart melted. All the barriers and fears suddenly became small. She didn't say anything more, just nodded slightly. Alex smiled, squeezing her hand tightly. Let's go home then. On the way back, Nhat sat beside her, silent, but her heart was in turmoil. She was scared, but also felt warm. She loved Alex too much to refuse him again. The car had just stopped in front of the gate, the sound of the wheels lightly grinding on the gravel. Alex's mother saw her son. She smiled, her voice as cheerful as ever. You're back, son. Oh, Nhat is here too. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Nhat bowed her head slightly, holding little Henry in her arms. The little boy babbled softly, his round eyes looking everywhere. The sunlight shone on his rosy face, making Nhat smile involuntarily, a trembling smile, mixed with nervousness. Alex's mother's eyes stopped at Henry. Oh my God, he's so cute. Let me hold him for a bit. Nhat hesitated for a moment. then gently placed him in her arms. The elderly mother's hand gently supported Henry, caressing his tiny cheeks. Her gentle smile making Na's heart sink. The warm scent of tea wafted from the white porcelain teapot on the old wooden table. The sunlight shone through the window onto the floor, golden and peaceful. Alex looked over, his eyes affectionate. He gently held Na's hand, as if to give her strength. Then suddenly, he turned to his mother, his voice serious but full of emotion. "Mom, I came back today to tell you something, Na, and I want to get married, and I hope you accept Henry as your own grandchild." The space froze. The birds in the garden also stopped chirping. Na lowered her head, her heart pounding. In that moment, all the lonely, fearful memories rushed back. The years of being shunned by the world, the cold meals alone. She was afraid of hearing the word impossible again. But then, Alex's mother was silent for a moment, her eyes softening. She looked at Henry, then at Na. A slight smile appeared at the corner of her lips. "If you have chosen, I do not object. I just hope you two are sincere with each other. And this boy," she gently stroked Henry's head, "from now on, he is my grandchild." Na was stunned, tears welling up without stopping. All the emotions in her heart seemed to burst. She couldn't say anything, just nodded slightly, squeezing Alex's hand. In that moment, she knew she had truly found family, something she had longed for all her life. The sunlight shone through the window into the small kitchen. The fragrant smell of fried onions spread throughout the house, mixed with soft laughter. Alex stood outside holding Henry, quietly observing the image, made him smile happily. Na and his mother were in the kitchen together. Na wore an apron, her hands clumsily cutting meat and slicing noodles. Alex's mother stood beside her, patiently pointing out step by step. "No, my child. The spring rolls have to be a little tight to be crispy. Here, I'll show you." Na looked intently, then smiled softly, and followed. The first spring rolls were a little crooked, but Alex's mother just smiled gently. "It's okay. It's good for the first time." That simple sentence made Na's heart tremble slightly. She never expected that one day, she would hear that gentle voice again, the voice of a real mother. Every look, every gesture, every touch of the hand made her clearly feel the warmth that she had only seen in her dreams before. Alex leaned against the door, watching the two women he loved most in his life laugh and talk, his heart filled with happiness. He knew what he did was right, bringing Na here, not only to love, but to let her belong. Na glanced at Henry, seeing the boy sleeping soundly in Alex's arms. She smiled, her eyes sparkling. In that moment, she clearly felt this was no longer Alex's home, but her own home. The kitchen still smelled the fried spring rolls. Alex's mother brought out the tray of food, a gentle smile on her face, wrinkled by time. Alex cleared the dishes while carrying Henry and placing him on a small chair next to the table. Na stood there, stunned, watching that scene. A real family, something she had dreamed of but never dared to think she would have. Alex's mother picked up a piece of golden, crispy spring roll and whispered, "You made it so delicious, just like the taste I taught Alex." That simple sentence made Na's throat tighten. She lowered her head, a warm feeling spreading in her chest. For so many years, she had always been an outsider, living in fear and loneliness. Yet now, just one meal, one look, made her feel loved like her own daughter. Henry babbled softly, dropping his spoon on the table. All three of them burst into laughter. Alex's mother gently wiped his mouth. Alex bent down to kiss his forehead. Laughter mixed with the scent of rice, the scent of spring rolls, the scent of time, all blended into a very real peace. Na looked around the dining table, the hot bowls of rice, Alex's mother's hands, Alex's affectionate eyes, and her child's giggles. She realized that happiness is sometimes not noisy, not brilliant. It lies in the smallest things: a meal together, a look of understanding, an arm wide enough to tolerate her past. When the meal was almost over, Alex's mother slowly said, "I'm glad that our house has the sound of children again. Thank you, Na, for bringing Henry here, and for coming." Na looked up, her eyes brimming with tears, and softly replied, "You're the one who should thank me. Thanks to you, I know what family love is."
Chưa kịp bảo và qua chợ mua lon thức ăn.
Thằng điên kia nó còn cứ vội